was that we voted on this big sort of item on legislative priorities, and what I saw on social media after was that Chief Story had meeting with the citizen group specifically about his own legislative priorities. And to me that felt, and I've expressed my concern to both Chief and Ikani about this, but wanted to name it publicly because that's the work we do. And I think it's important that we are aligned as a city, that we are on the same page, and even when we're not, that we're able to have public conversations about some of these things. I think for me, perhaps it wasn't intentional, but the impact it had of that decision was that the city council does not support Chief Story and public safety policies. And to me, that feels, in this moment in time, detrimental to the kind of trust that we're trying to build with our community, to the kind of important work that we're trying to move forward in our community. And, you know, I think especially when it comes to public safety, I feel like there continues to be a rift between council and LCPD, and I hope that that's not true. I hope that that's just what I'm sort of looking from the inside out. And, you know, as we see collaboration with the Trump administration, even though the majority of this council is really trying to push back on that, even if it's immigration, quite frankly, I feel like it's a lot of things, because the, you know, Trump administration has really set a tone that has said, we're going to be high on cruelty and low on competence when it comes to navigating issues of immigration, issues of homelessness. And I just want us to better navigate these public conversations together, because that's how we're going to get important work done. And I just felt very discouraged by that last week, and certainly hope that in the future we can just plan better, especially because I think for Larry doesn't work for one particular staff member, right? Larry works for the city. And I want to understand, when someone asks me about some of these priorities, I want to be able to feel like I know what I'm talking about, and because I should, that's my job. And so I want to note that. You can respond if you wish, you don't have to, you can if you want to. I just think it's important that, you know, there's going to be criticism no matter what, whether we as electeds or as members of the city are fueling to that or not, really is the question here. And I would prefer for us not to be, and to show a better, more united front, especially when it comes to the issues that are most challenging and facing our city. So thanks, Christine. Thank you. Whether staff go through you, Christina,